Major breaking news. Burkina Faso scraps visa fees for all African travelers to promote Pan-African integration. To Ibrahim Traore, the military leader of Burkina Faso, the Sahel region. I am so glad seeing what this man is doing. This one is not all about doing cho. This one is talk and do. He's practicing what he is preaching. He dey play, he dey show. Kudos to you. So the security minister, Mamadou Sana, disclosed the decision on Thursday after a cabinet meeting presided over by junta leader Captain Ibrahim Traore, according to BBC News. So Burkina Faso military government has announced removal of visa fees for all African travelers in a move it says is aimed at deepening Pan-African solidarity and boosting regional integration. I beg call my Ghanaian people, we are Africans, South Africans. What do they call them? Xenophobic are being in nature. What do they call themselves? Where are they? Call them or call? I say call them. So the full details of this news is that, according to them, they say from now on, any citizen from an African country wishing to go to Burkina Faso will not pay any amount to cover visa fees. So this is free visa to Burkina Faso. Sana said, adding that visitors will still be required to complete an online application process subject to approval. Burkina Faso now joins countries like Ghana, Rwanda, and Kenya, which have recently introduced more relaxed travel policies for Africans in line with the African Union's push for free movement across the continent. Please, so people should remove that Ghana there. Ghana is not what you guys think. They are not practicing what they are preaching. The government are trying to do the good thing, but the people of Ghanaians are racist. They are so racist. Wallahi. They are not good people at all. The way they are asking Nigerians to go this and that and this, Ashawo must go, as if Ghanaians are not into Ashawo. Are Ghanaians not into prostitution as well in their own country, even outside their own country as well? Prostitution does not know religion. It does not know country. It does not know ethnic. It is a choice chosen by different women to go into prostitution as a means of livelihood, as a means of survival. Do you get the point? You that is also jumping from one man to the other, having up to 3 boyfriends, 2 boyfriends, 4 boyfriends, all of them are knocking your pekus. You collect money from this one, still giving them bills for them to sort your problems for you. You don't know that your own is local or olososho. You are not even aware of that one. You must not be going to club, bending down for different men to be knocking your pekus and be giving you money before you realize that you are also an olososho. If you are having more than a single boyfriend that is knocking you, all of them are knocking you, automatically you are a local olososho, a local ashawo, a local prostitute, in case you don't know. Yes. So what in this man do they sweep me for body? God bless you, Traore. So Burkina Faso now have joined other African countries who are, preaching and practicing this thing called Pan-African. Not like that one from South Africa that visited Nigeria the other time, and he was busy saying Pan-Africanism, this and that. You are preaching Pan-Africanism, and your people are busy protesting other African countries to go. Now look at what is going on. Israel people are now coming to take over Cape Town from them. They are now advocating that South Africa should be divided into 2. The other side will be for black poor Africans, and the other side will be for white rich Africans. You see the problem? So although citizens of West African nations have long enjoyed visa-free entry to Burkina Faso under ECOWAS protocols, the development comes against the backdrop of Ouagadougou's recent withdrawal from the regional bloc alongside Mali and Niger. So the military-led regimes in the 3 Sahel states accuse ECOWAS of bowing to Western interest and have instead sought closer ties with Russia. So Traore, who seized power in September 2022, has styled himself as a Pan-African revolutionary, regularly lashing out at colonialism and Western influence. His fiery rhetoric and social media presence have made him a cult figure among many Africans. However, critics accuse him of authoritarianism, stifling dissent, and failing to rein in a worsening Islamist insurgency that has left around 40% of Burkina Faso outside state control. So in a statement, the junta's information service said the new policy reflects Burkina Faso's attachment to Pan-Africanist ideals and would promote tourism, Burkina culture, and improve the country's visibility abroad. So despite the symbolic gesture, insecurity continues to ravage the country, with jihadist attacks occurring almost daily in several provinces. And guess what? They are giving it to them to Woto Woto. The Burkina Faso military are not taking the suffering on the so-called ISWAP terrorists that are jeopardizing the peace of Burkina Faso. I think I love this particular step from Burkina Faso president under the leadership of Ibrahim Traore. Kudos to you. This is what we call, practicing what you are preaching, and not that one from South Africa. He's always busy preaching for Pan-Africa. He's preaching that you want all of us to have one country, one currency, a free visa, this and that, one president, one military, this and that. What about your country people? Do your country people agree with your sentiments? Are they buttressing your statements? Are you practicing in your country? Are you practicing what you are preaching? Are your countrymen practicing what you are preaching? Or you just want other Africans to practice and then your own countrymen will be doing otherwise? Do you get the point? I think I buttressed what this man said. I'm really happy in what this man is saying. So guys, what is your opinion? Are you in support of this Burkina Faso steps of giving free visa to all Africans? But do you know one thing I love about these people? One thing is that at least if you are entering into Burkina Faso, you should apply online as an African. You cannot just only go and get your passport like in Nigeria. Many people that are in Nigeria don't even know them. They don't even apply for visa online. They think they should have their passport or have their country's identity card. Boom, they enter Nigeria. Boom, you enter other African countries. It's not like that. And if you want to enter any African country, you should apply online. That should be the best way, so that the country should know who come into their country. And when they look at their online portal, they should be able to detect who came into their country, and they will know that, okay, we are the one that approved this particular visa to this particular person. Than the other way around, you don't know people will now come in and go out of your country without any notice, and you're not even officially known. You don't even have their details. Nothing. It is very, very wrong. I think I'm in love with this. If other African countries, especially Nigeria, can do this, then whoever that is coming to your country should at least have a visa. That should be the best thing to do. So what do you think about it? In case you are planning to travel to South Africa or Ghana, kindly boycott it and choose Burkina Faso, because of what Burkina Faso leader is doing extremely well. You can see how Burkina Faso are developing without Europe, without Said money, without America, without Canada. They are developing with their own source, with their own wealth, with they are mining their gold, refining it in their own country, and exporting it as finished products, and not exporting their main raw materials like Nigeria does. Nigeria will export real crude oil, raw crude oil. Then they will, after refining it in America or in anywhere they will refine it in UK, they will now buy with their own money. The Nigeria will now buy refined products from others. Not be juju. What is obstructing them from getting that refinery in Nigeria and extract those or refine those crude and get all those finished products in their own country, so that things will be cheaper in their country? No. Corrupt politicians, corrupt leaders. Kudos to this man. If you see, I'm so in love with this Burkina Faso leader, Ibrahim Traore. One kiss for you. Pan-Africanist leader, where they do well, or don't be the one where they preach, they practice what they teach. You cannot even control your countrymen to do exactly what you want. All you care is that you're preaching every time Pan-Africanist. You want one Africa with one currency, unity, one president, one military, this and that in South Africa. Anyway, so in case you don't know, Burkina Faso leader Ibrahim Traore is the only African leader currently who is busy building free housing for people who are homeless in Burkina Faso. So in case if you think that if you go to Burkina Faso because it is not well developed compared to, let's say, like all this Europe, this and that you not do well. No, I want you to know that they are also using CFA. And their currency is also valued more than Naira, SEF, and other currencies. Do you understand? So if you are trying to travel to Burkina Faso, don't be discouraged, because your security is assured. And peace, constant light. There is constant light in Burkina Faso. Do you get the point? And I want you to know that it's a developing country. It's not that well developed. It is a developing country. So if you know that you are not going to contribute positively to that country, automatically boycott it. But knowing too well that you are going there to contribute positively with your skill or with anything and for business purposes, you can go. Go and you do and you excel. I wish you guys all the very best. I said, make I inform one of the latest news waiting for Burkina Faso at the moment. So kudos to you, Ibrahim Traore. Bisu bisu.